Hi friends, to another episode on Awesome Maths where we will solve an interesting equation today and find the variables involved. We will solve this using two different methods. One will be a slightly easier one will be a slightly more difficult one. We will start with the more difficult one first, which also appears to be the one that we should follow, but it actually is a more difficult one. So if 4 by x plus 3y is equal to 8 and 6 by x minus 4y is equal to minus 5, find x and y, right? Okay, so let us use the first method, which I am saying is the more difficult method, right? So let's answer A, method 1. Okay, so in our method 1, as always, what we do is we write down both the equations first. So 4 by x plus 3y is equal to 8. This is our first equation. And 6 by x minus 4y is equal to minus 5 is our second equation. Now very simply, what we can do is, from this 1, we multiply the entire equation by x. So this becomes 4 plus 3xy is equal to 8 x, right? Which means 3xy is equal to 8x minus 4, which gives us xy is equal to 8x minus 4 by 3. You can call this equation 3 if we want. Now if we use the same method here, what this gives us is 6 minus 4xy is equal to minus 5, which implies, well, minus 5x, I'm sorry, which implies we bring the 5x this side, the xy that side. So 6 plus 5x is equal to 4xy, which gives us xy is equal to 6 plus 5x by 4. So this is equation 4. Now in equation 3 and equation 4, we have xy on this side and xy on this side, right? So we can easily solve for this. So from 3 and 4, what do we get? We get 8x minus 4 by 3 is equal to 6 plus 5x by 4, right? Now we bring the 3 to this side, 4 to this side. So 4 into 8x, that is 32x minus 16 is equal to 18 plus 15x, right? Now all we have to do is we just solve for this. This tells us that 32x minus 15x is 17x. 18 plus 16 bringing it over is 34, which gives us x is equal to 2, right? Now we have to solve for y. So we can do that using any of these equations here. I mean, if you just see in the first equation, substituting for x, so 4 by x, so 4 by 2, right? So there's a lack of space, but I'm trying to complete it here. From 1, 4 by 2. Yeah, so from 1 we get, so 4 by x is 2 plus 3y is equal to 8, which gives us 3y is equal to 8 minus 2, which is 6. So y is equal to 2. So the solution is x is equal to 2 and y is also equal to 2. So this is our first method, which is a bit longer, as I said. Now moving on to the second method. Okay, so moving on to method 2. Now we will just write these two equations again, which is 4 by x plus 3y is equal to 8, right? This is 1. And 6 by x minus 4y is equal to minus 5, which is the second one, right? So in this method, we don't have to multiply this side by x or that side by x. All we have to do is we say let z is equal to 1 by x, right? Now the moment we say this, this equation becomes 4z plus 3y equals 8. We can call it 3, and this equation becomes 4z plus 3y is equal to 8. No. And here it becomes 6z minus 4y is equal to minus 5. Okay. So now these are two simultaneous equations which we can solve easily. Let us do it using an easy way, right? So we multiply this side by 6. So this then becomes, so this is the same as 24z plus 18y is equal to 48, and this becomes, and we will bring it here, or let us just keep it here rather, multiply this side by 4, that side also by 4, so this becomes 24z minus 16y is equal to minus 20, right? Now we subtract this equation from this equation. So let us just subtract this side first and this side second. So let's call this equation 5 and 6, right? So what we shall do now is, subtracting 6 from 5. So the left hand side becomes 24z plus 18y minus 24z minus 16y is equal to 48 minus 20. This gives us 24z plus 18y minus 24z plus 16y is equal to 48 plus 20. So this gives us, this will cancel, 18y plus 16y, that is 34y, will be equal to 68, and hence y is equal to 2. So similarly, if we just replace y, we substitute for y as 2 in equation 1, then that gives us in 1 4 by x plus 3 into 2 is 6 is equal to 8, which means 4 by x is equal to 2, or x is equal to 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So we have y is equal to 2, we have x is equal to 2. So the answer is the same as we found in our previous method as well, where we got the same answer, just that the second method is a lot easier to do as compared to the first one. Thus you can see from the space involved itself. Thank you friends, and we will see you in the next video. Okay, moving on to a second problem. If a cos theta plus b sin theta is equal to m and a sin theta minus b cos theta is equal to n, what is a squared plus b squared? Looks difficult? Not at all. We will just solve this together. Okay. So our first step is we take the square of the first equation. So squaring both equations, to be fair, equations, we get, so a cos theta plus b sin theta whole square is equal to m square, right? Similarly, we will just write it here, a sin theta minus b cos theta whole square is equal to n square. Now let us solve both of these together. Now what this gives us is a squared cos squared theta plus, so this is so a plus b whole squared. Let me just put it here into my rough work, where we know that a plus b whole squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, right? This is what we are aware of, right? Okay, so employing that, a squared cos squared theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus b squared sin squared theta is equal to m squared. Is this correct? It is. A squared cos squared theta plus 2 into a cos theta b sin theta. So that's 2ab sin theta cos theta plus b squared sin squared theta is equal to m squared, right? Then that gives us, we will just keep it at this for the time being. I'm sorry. Similarly, squaring this, what does this give us? Now, putting some more rough work here. So, rough 2, a minus b whole squared is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So, we employ that here. That gives us a squared sin squared theta minus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus b squared cos squared theta is equal to n squared. So we will call this equation 1, we will call this equation 2. So what we now need to do is, we just simply adding 1 and 2. We get, okay, so what do we get? We get left hand side is a squared cos squared theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus b squared sin squared theta plus, we add these terms also, a squared sin squared theta minus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus b squared cos squared theta is equal to m squared plus n squared, the two right hand sides of course, right? Now these two will cancel. So that leaves us with a much more simpler expression, a squared cos squared theta plus sin squared theta, right? So a squared cos squared theta plus a squared sin squared theta is this, plus b squared sin squared theta plus cos squared theta, right, plus b squared, this is equal to m squared plus n squared. Now we all know that cos squared theta plus sin squared theta for any theta is equal to 1. So that gives us a squared plus b squared is nothing but m squared plus n squared. So the answer to our question is, what is a squared plus b squared? Forget all the thetas, forget the sine and the coses. It is simply equal to m squared plus n squared. That's it today. Hope you enjoyed the two problems today. Please do subscribe to my videos and also like and share them so that they can reach out to more of your friends. Thank you.